Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. Look at the thingy right there. I know you see it. I finally got something I want to put like in the corner by me for Kurigam related content. Let's hop into this, man. I'm very excited because I really thought the last Abyss chapter was good. So without further ado, let's get into it. 忍びじゃなくてジャマイカボーイフードで育った making noise 四六時中かかってこい It don't matter though Young nigga from Canada Brought from that bullshit and go like a matador 行けたら行くわ毎日俺のゴールへ書き出す Year N5 Sura Realm Yaksha Clan Stronghold wait Tatia Kalavinka you shh things will get noisy if I get noticed, so please just quietly help this guy out. Judging by his partial certification, he seems to be a Yaksha. I was thinking he could receive help if he were shown to your king. Hanuman Nim is not in the position to help anyone right now. She suffered heavy damage while helping the Gandharva clan. So she brought up to the stronghold the Yaksha based on his transformation. It's very interesting. I wonder how this is gonna, cause Hanuman being his hold on, this could be this is interesting already. This is the only place I can entrust him to, please. Okay, I will send him over for now, but I can't guarantee that what will happen later on. Thanks. Well then. Where are you off to again? I thought you only just returned. I'm going into the abyss. What? I've got some unfinished business to take care of. What do you mean unfinished business? Looks back. Saving the future that might die today. Interesting. I know the Kalavinka, like the is it the necklace thing, the belt on the neck that makes her like face be like more human or whatever? Can't remember. One last god story not by Kurigam. Season 3 episode 255, Abyss number 14. Wake up, Ran Sarafi. How long are you going to be like that? Did you give up? Does anything not matter now? You've been keen on taking care of your family, but it seems this much is your limit. What Yaksha worked for was all in vain. Shut up. You don't dare talk like that. Who? Who? The king of the clan you belong to? Hanuman name? That's good. That was good. I like that. You've changed quite a lot, and you got younger than you were back then. No need to explain. At the time, I didn't know your circumstances, but now I do. Ran Sarafi. Let's put. This is so sick. Yo, let's put the other things aside for now. We should talk about your body's condition first. Although the pain was relieved by a temporary measure, this is not a solution to the fundamental issue. How the hell did you end up with a pledge token attached to your heart? Huh? That item attached to my heart? Yeah, your heart is part of Asura, but development is impossible. There's no way it was equipped with a normal deal. All it does is cause you pain. I know that there's a way to cancel I know there is a way to cancel an abnormal deal. Have you tried it? Yeah, I tried, but the item didn't return. Then what's the issue? It's unlikely, but maybe the wish he said was something that has already happened? And I think we had this conversation briefly with the Abyss 13 conversation, wondering why the spell or whatever the case went awry. Is it because Maruna was on that path? Or by the time he made this wish, is it that it's possible that Maruna has already evolved to the point that he sees himself no better than humans, based on what happened in the Anata arc, with him taking some of the little the black ink of the rewritten stuff that Ra was supposed to take on. Oh my god. No, it definitely wasn't something that already happened. I wish for the Garuda clan's Maruna to regard humans as equals. Are you seeing you use that item with Maruna? No, the Sura I was trying to develop was different. It seems you wish for Maruna to mend his ways separate from the Sura you want to develop. It got equipped with such a wish. How strange. Doesn't it get equipped if the wish is not absolutely impossible? Since the wish is just a procedure to determine the Sura's sincerity. No, the wish doesn't end as a simple procedure. It becomes the purpose of development to the Sura who agreed with it. The Sura who developed via the item becomes obsessed with that purpose alone, and their personality gets twisted. If the Sura you tried to develop really developed with that wish, then they would have lived and died with an obsession towards Maruna, making Maruna mending his ways their life goal. Did it happen to Kalavinka or Raltara? Because Kalavinka looked a little saved the future. I wonder what. Interesting. Judging by your expression, this is your first time hearing about that. No way. To think the wish played such a role. Then the Suras who developed via this item. Of course, their end is not a pleasant one. I don't know how, but the others ended up. But I know, at least 3 of them, of the 4 I know about, lived solely for the wishes and died in vain. 2 held a grudge against the Nasik of the Dragonclad, Utpala. Sorry. So they of course developed while wishing for the Uptal to die. Trusting in the power they had gained through the development, they rushed at them and got killed. Bodied. Shout out Vitra clan. Bang bang. Bang bang. Dragons, we out here. A long time after those Rakshasas died, Upala died fighting his clan's Manastika Tasaka. So, in any case, Uptala died, so the wish they made came through one way or another, but it was a result that had nothing to do with the sacrifices of the 2. To simply put, they died a meaningless death. Another one made the wish to eliminate the god Murugan, but the item did not respond. They changed the wish into tormenting Murugan. Developing that wish, they succeeded in killing Murugan multiple times, causing the god torment. Of course, the god kept resurrecting, and in the end, that Rakshasa was killed in a pincer attack by other gods. The issue is that about 100 years later, Murugan was destroyed as the domain of the god's jurisdiction disappeared. The god was no longer able to resurrect, resulting in the total annihilation. What? Then why didn't the item respond to their wish to eliminate Murugan in the first place? Shouldn't the item have responded from that wish from the beginning? That's why it's strange. In the first place, the condition for the activation of the item, the possibility of a wish, it itself is an arbitrary standard set by Kali. So maybe the conversation we're having about Kali having some extra caveats and tidbits attached and associated with the pledge token or Eye of Perishment, there was some extra stuff to it that we didn't know about, and that's coming to bite people in the butt. Think about it. How would an item know the possibility of something happening? Since no item can surpass Kali's abilities, at best it's within Kali's expected range. So when the wish was for Murugan's elimination was made, Kali didn't expect it to happen. But things like a Nasika will die someday, or a 5th stage Rakshasa tormenting a god are quite predictable. Those might even be natural occurrences. So Kali just using wishes that are likely to come true as bait to ruin those Suras. It seems like their wish can come true with just their development, but that's actually not the case. Still, once it's activated, it's a possibility, right? To be honest, I thought that the item would not respond to that wish towards Maruna, but since it responded right away, even if it's Kali's arbitrary judgment, it seems there's a glimmer of hope. I wonder, that possibility may not be in the range you think. I said that out of the 4, 3 had the wishes come true. Aren't you curious about the one whose wish did not? Is it still in progress? The wish that 5th stage made has not come true yet? No. It's not that what my friend wished for has not yet come true. The possibility of my friend's wish coming true has fundamentally disappeared. The wish made while I want to die while protecting Yakshanim. At the time, Yakshanim had been alive, and that friend of mine used that wish as a means to develop. Kala would probably have judged that Yakshanim would obviously outlive my friend. Anyone who would have thought the same. That there's no way that the first king of the Yaksha clan would get killed before mere Rakshasa, but Yaksha died before the Rakshasa. On the surface, it's because of the Asura clans and the humans, but behind those scenes, there were several gods and Vishnu. Not even Kali could predict the circumstances of Yaksha's death. Not even Kali could predict the circumstance of Yaksha's death caused by Vishnu's intervention. Conclusively, the probability that the Rakshasas wish totally disappeared with the death of Yaksha. Then what does it mean the deal was nullified and the item was unequipped? No, the item is equipped, the development was maintained, and the Rakshasas' mental defect grew more serious. But the wish has already become impossible, so why are they still in the state from the deal? I don't know. If I had to guess, the deal lives on in the sense that they would want to protect and honor Yaksha's honor, not his life. That's just using wordplay to make the result match the wish. There's no way the true intent was as you said. Kali is just that kind of god. The purpose of the item is to create chaos from the Suras who develop defects in their mind. The wish is merely needed as a target of obsession in order to create said defect. So, Nastikas who know of the item strongly oppose the idea of Rakshasas developed with his help. Though, of course, there are those who don't listen and use it anyways. The one who told you how to use the item never informed you of this? Yes, I never heard such a thing. I thought the wish was just a process of using the item. To give such a crappy explanation of an item this dangerous seems like the bastard with very suspicious intent. Who was it? Are you able to tell me? It was Tatia. Please give us some time alone. Yes. Try again. Can you tell me without Tatia listen? Tisk. I'm sorry, I want to tell you, but despicable bastards deceiving someone so young and innocent, making him take such a journey and never allowing him to let out his feelings and frustrations. It must have been so hard. Are you crying? I went slightly. I'm sorry, it's been so long since it's relieved. I was holding it all in this time, but it was so... I'm sorry, I should have suspected Vishnu earlier. I lost Yaksha and Shuri, and now even my descendants are suffering. Tell me if there's any way I can aid you. I'll do anything in my power. Before that, wouldn't you want to undo the item first? I apologize, Hanuman Nim, Action Nim, barged in suddenly and I couldn't block her in my own. What is the meaning of this, Akasha? I'm here to help, Hanuman. You and Gandharva knew nothing of what would happen and without any preparation suffered damage in N5, but I knew from the very beginning and have been preparing. Kurigam's comment. Rand was resting his hand on Talita's tail until he woke up. Taita's tail. Holy shit, dude. Okay. So he got a crappy explanation. Kali's obviously just messing with people. And Hanuman in this, I did not expect to see Hanuman be in a role like this, and I understand Suras and humans are different, so him crying was unsightly, but it was really nice to see her take that, like, you know, grandma Hanuman role, great grandma. I can't remember exactly what he is to her related wise, but like, that was good. That was moving me. That was insane. What are you guys thinking? We gotta have this Abyss 14 conversation. Let me read this after notes block stuff, and we'll wrap it up. Find the size of a rabbit compared to Tatia. Sorry. There was quite a few people who took interest in the form of a rabbit in the middle. A lot of people thought it was Yaksha for sure, but some people thought it was just an animal rabbit. Are there rabbits in the Sura realm? No, there aren't. LOL. It looks small because it's far away. If you get closer, Tatia it will definitely not look as cute as a rabbit, you know. The importance of the face. There were quite a few people who said that the dialogue was good, but the room got moved because of her face. Yeah, that seems significant to me. Hanuman's imagination. As Hanuman did not witness the end of Utpala, the explanation of his death is somewhat inaccurate. Interesting. Hanu, serious man. It seems that the character who cries the most will now be Ran, not Yuta or Gandhara. Okay. I love that chapter, man. This is so good. Because I have this inclination that we're on the precipice of understanding something very important about the pledge tokens, Eye of Perishment, Kali, Vishnu, a combination of all those things. Like, it's like right there. I just want, she's giving, what do you say? I don't want to taste, I want the whole load. No pause. Goodbye. You already know I gotta show love to the Patreon gang. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Certified BAM Lovers, my CBLs. Big love to the Priest of Fire. I greatly appreciate you guys' support, but especially shout out to my 5th Zen God. Shout out to Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Miles, Lucky Roo, Lazy Dragon, Chris, Johnny Rogers, Irene Sharda, Triss, David Langstaff, Childish Nujabes, Alan, AJ, Abdel, and 5:28 a.m. Your support is greatly appreciated, and thank you.